So the second thing that steals your money is your inability to differentiate between your wants and your needs. So in 2 minutes, can you just write down 5 things that are your needs right now? In 2 minutes, write down 5 things that are your needs right now. If you write down more than 5, then there's something wrong somewhere. It means there's a misplaced priority. What are your needs? Because that's what is going to define where you spend your money and where you send your money. Until you're able to define them and stay true to them, you'll be losing money. Number 3. Number 3 thing that steals your money. Playing Mr. Nice. Playing Mr. Nice. You want to be good to everyone. Everyone needs money. You give. This one needs money. You give. Your family members. Oh, all of them, they are on you. You must give everybody. Listen, you don't live your life that way and you think you're going to make a headway. Only very few people have such graces. Except you're in that category, please. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Oh, if I don't give, they'll say I'm stingy. Only beggars know a stingy person. Am I correct? You don't agree? I see Moses. Moses is doing well, looking good, and having a business that is running. I just see him and admire him. I will not conclude that Moses is stingy until I go to beg him for money, and he doesn't give me. Hello? It's only when I go to Moses and say, oh boy, Alpha, just give me like that guy said, my friend, well, ground no level, just even if not 20,000, just give me. And then Moses say, oh boy, day. As I leave and go to someone else, okay, Donald is there. I say, Donald, oh boy, you see, Moses, you see that guy? That guy is stingy. Now, if Donald should ask me, how did you know that Moses is stingy? It's because I went to beg him for money. That's how I know. So listen, when people say when you tell me someone is stingy, what you are simply telling me is that you're a beggar. My job is to disrupt your mindset and get you on a proper path of thinking straight. Stop. It's nobody. You don't know the problems other people have. You don't know how they are living their lives. And if anybody is even able to assist you, it is not out of abundance. It's just because they've been moved to help. So don't see it as a right. Akwa Ibom youths, please wake up. And youth generally, it's not a right. I learned many years ago when I did my first degree in University of Calabar that no man owes you anything, not even God. Not even God. I was in school and somehow my dad didn't send me allowance. They didn't come on time. And I just tried to patch on. And at some point, I almost died because I was hungry. Even not for my classmates that came in, let me just say my classmate, not my classmate because we're not in the same course. Well, we're just in the same medical school. He was doing medicine and I was doing medical radiography. So we're just at that time year 1 and just entering year 2. So we're together in the same room. And since I didn't have money, so I said, okay, what the money I have, let me try and and arrange it and manage it to sustain till the next one comes. So I went for classes in the morning and came back because I don't like hanging around class and making all the noise when there's no lecture. Because no matter how you think you want to read, you can't concentrate. Because this one will come, call your attention, this one will come, and then they'll do some naughty things, and everybody will be like, what's happening? And everybody start running and say, oh, we're just joking, well, go sit down, go read. So I just said, no, I can't. So I came back to conserve my energy. While I was in Rome, my blood sugar crashed and everything. I couldn't talk. Then I knew hunger can kill. When my friend came, long story short, he assisted, got me Coke and all of that. And when I got back myself, I became very angry and annoyed with my parents. And I said, why would they not send me money? What if I died? And in all of that, I started building up bitterness, if you will, against my dad. Now look, why would you not send me money when you should send me money? Even the allowance you are sending to me is not even enough, and you're not sending it on time. While I was doing all of that, one morning during my devotion, God told me, I heard it clearly. He says, no man owes you anything, not even I. You owe me everything. And I wrote it down in my notes. And that singular statement turned my entire life. From that day till now, I have learned to be independent. If anything comes from you to me, I thank God and I'm happy, I'm excited, but I'm not expecting. So I can free myself up. And that was what led to me having a bookshop, University of Calabar, Malabo Ref area. I had a bookshop. Few months down the line, a final year student was studying up and leaving school, and he had a salon, barbing salon, and I heard that he wants to sell the equipment and all of the place. So I said to him, I'm going to buy. So we struck a deal. And I got the place and paid him in 3 installments. And so I had a barbing salon running, and I had my bookshop running. So whether daddy sent me money or he didn't send me money, I was comfortable, okay, and helping other people. Hey, nobody owes you nothing. Wake up, think. Stop making it look like the government owes you. You say it's our money, it's our money. Which money? Did you work for it? If those that work, civil servants, you say it's our money. Not someone like me running my business and I'm saying it's our money. Which money? The only thing I require from government is to make everywhere safe. Give me a level playing field. I can run my business. Don't give me policies that will shut down my business. Stop increasing NEPA bill. And letting me have multiple taxations. Then I'm fine. That's what I expect from government. Some people may not like me. And please, team, when you send these things on to social media, be very careful what you send before people come on my comment section and start looking for my trouble. But seriously, the third thing that steals your money is playing Mr. Nice. Right now, I go to places and everybody come and they're like, oh, this, that, and all of that. And you know what? When I realized this many years ago, after I got married to my wife and responsibilities stared at me, nobody told me to cut down. Right now, if you search me, turn me upside down, I'm not with any money. No one, no nothing. So if you come now and ask me for money, sorry, I won't say I don't have. I just said, sorry, I'm not with money. Sir, but you can do transfer. I don't do transfer with all phones. I have a special phone I do transfer from. So that nobody will hold me and put a gun on my head and say transfer. Open your phone. They see the app. Nothing. So that I don't just walk into any place and just transfer money and move. No. If I didn't carry the phone, I have to get back home, And by the time I leave the place to the house, my head can correct that, look, that thing you want to buy, I don't think you should buy it again. There has to be strategies you put in place to help you. Look, I'm not telling you this because I'm also losing money somehow, but we just have to put strategies in place to help us harness the money we have to do something tangible. Every time it's time to pay school fees, I hear men say, oh boy, make I know, I shouldn't have school fees, next week school fees. Right? So you should understand that, look, there are certain things you need to do to help you. So trying to be Mr. Nice to everybody is not going to work. If people ask you, should you help people? Should you be nice? Yes. But please, you need to be very rational, very critical about the help. Since January, when I turned on my Facebook and became a bit active, I have received all manner of inboxes. Oh, help, this, that. And sometimes I just get one or two persons, help me check out this person. Does this person truly deserve this help? Some are students, final year students. And they tell you, please, I'm in final year, I can't do my defense because I'm not paid and all of that. Then I ask a lot of questions. You can't get money from me without answering some questions. It's either you have patience to answer the questions or you walk away. I'm the one parting them with the money, not you. So if you're ready to get money from me, then be ready and be patient enough to answer my questions. Because I just want to be sure that I'm not going to leave my house 8 a.m. every morning and go back around 9 or 10 and get my money and then just throw it to someone that will go and sit down over a bottle of beer and blow what I've just given to you. And come back tomorrow and make it look like an entitlement. And then if I say I'm not giving you say, oh, that Prof is stingy. Very bad guy. Over my money? Hey, you're one of the thieves, you know. So don't be nice to everybody. Know when to be nice. Ask questions. So what I do, I just call somebody. Okay, find out from this person. Go to the school. Okay, for one of the people I just assisted recently, I just said, no, we're going to pay to your school directly. So we paid the money to the school. If you are not in that school, well, how you go and get the money from the school is your business. You know where I learned this from? To check before you give out money to some random people. A man called my dad and he said, that's a lot of years back. He said, my wife is dying, help me please. I'm in the hospital. My dad said to him, okay, no problems. Which hospital are you? He said, I'm about to leave the house to take her to the hospital. My dad said, okay, take her to my doctor. I will call him to attend to you. Whatever the bill is, he will send to me. And he said, no, I have my own doctor, and women and gynecologists, she doesn't like to see all the doctors. So my dad said, okay, go to your doctor. When you get there, call me. This guy went and then called and said, sir, please send the money. I'm there now. The doctor says they need, and the money was not much, 50,000, just 50,000, doesn't much. It wasn't a big deal for my dad to have dispensed with. So, but my dad sensed that, look, this guy, there's something fishy about this request. So he said he was in Rumivik. So my dad sent one of our staff and said, go to Rumivik, take this money, go to Rumivik, don't give it to this guy, pay the hospital bill so that he doesn't abandon the wife in the hospital. Hello. Some men, if you're like that, sorry. But unfortunately, the guy got there and my dad said, okay, so which ward are you? This guy had the boldness to mention a ward in the hospital. So when this staff got there, saw the receptionist and said, I'm looking for so and so and so. They said they are in this ward. Receptionist checked and everything. Said, first of all, we don't have such name here. We don't have such patient here. Okay, the man just said, please just check. Said, okay, let's go to the ward. Went to the ward, checked, came back, said, we don't have such person in this ward. And the staff called back my dad and said, this person, nobody is here. My dad called him and said, where are you? He said, I am in the hospital. Sister, send the money. My dad said, my friend, don't be silly. Why are you calling sickness upon your wife to get money? I am in that hospital right now. My staff is there. And there's no patient like your wife there. The guy said, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no. This one, that one. Well, something just came up. When he finished all of this drama, Dad said to me, Prof, don't give money to people when you are not sure what they want to use it for. I can't work this hard and make money and throw it and give it to people for frivolities. Not that I cannot drink red wine. Because I have a project, I deny myself of drinking red wine. Then you come to me and ask for money. I give you the money. The same money I've given you. You sit down at Redwood and drink red wine. And as I walk in there, I see you spending the money I just gave you on red wine. Please, between that guy and myself, who is the fool? Stop being Mr. Nice. Help people. My wife, when we got married, came up with this strategy. Let's just have a budget for help. And say every month, this is X amount we want to use to help. Whether family members, anybody. But once that money is exhausted, we shut down for that month till next month. If one person takes everything, no problem. If 10 people take it, and that works. Stop being Mr. Nice. Some of us, what's stealing your money is that you're trying to be good to everybody, so that they don't say you're stingy, so that they don't say how bad you are. You are killing yourself. You don't love yourself. Number 4. Lack of budgeting is stealing your money. These are things you probably know. I'm just amplifying it. Lack of budgeting. Seated in this room right now, how many of you have a budget already for the month of May? Can I see your hands up? Oh, you see what's stealing your money? Lack of budgeting. You think budget is meant for state government, federal government, companies alone? No. There's personal budgeting. And for anyone who cannot put down a budget for yourself, it simply shows you your level of indiscipline. Budgeting is a sign that you are disciplined. Because it will only take a disciplined man to sit down and plan your money. Budgeting. It's not for state government alone. It's not for federal government alone. It's not for companies alone. It's for individuals too. I take an example. A man earns 100,000 naira every month. Without proper budgeting, you will not make any sense of the work that you're doing. You continuously curse your employer. But someone else is earning 30,000 naira and somehow is able to gather to life and put things in place. And then we will label them. They don't know. Do you know what they do at night? Is it not this man? How much are they paying him? 30,000. And he has bought bike. And he's on the road. This man is a thief. Must have stolen money from his company. No, it's not true. Sometimes it's your lack of budgeting that's making you say so. Take your 100,000 naira, put it down. The first thing on your list that you should put down is reward to yourself. You must pay yourself first. You've worked so hard. So when you get the money, you are top priority, number one. And if you want to follow general financial intelligence practice, you give yourself 10%. Some people take 20%. Then you look at your house rent. If you pay yearly, you must take it out monthly and put it in a savings account. So that when it's time to pay your house rent, you are not coming to Prof and crying, "Oh, Prof, my landlord gave me quit notice." And Prof will look at you and say, "Sorry, if they give you quit notice, then you go and say, "That guy, very brutal guy. Even when I went, I was crying. I told him that they'll give me quit notice. He said I should go back to my village." Am I the one that brought you to Eket? Did I bring you to you? If you don't have a house, come on. Sorry, if it was when I was single, I would have probably said, "Come and stay with me." All right, now I have battalion in my house. And they're saying to me, "This space is not enough." And I'm saying to them, even if I build a whole village, you guys will grow up and leave me. It will only be me and my wife. Have you thought about cost of maintenance? Let's live within the plan, right? So basically, you take the house rent. Then you look at feeding. How do you feed? How much do you want to feed? How much do you want to spend on feeding? You take that amount out. You look at, remember I told you your needs. These are needs I'm listing for you. If you have parents in the village and you're in the city, you must take care of them. So it comes on your budget. Okay, every month from my 100,000, I'll send maybe 10,000. Look, it's not about the volume you send. It's about the commitment to sending it. If you're earning 100,000 and you can't send 5,000 naira consistently to your parents, for those of us that are in the city and our parents are in the village, even if you make 1 billion, you won't send nothing to them. So I'm not looking at the volume of what you send. I'm looking about the monthly practice that become consistent with you, that as your revenue and income keeps increasing, you are also increasing their allocation. Hello? Budgeting. Your lack of budgeting is stealing your money. That's why a man can come back from work and his wife looks at him and say, "Hello, darling, how are you? I prepared your favorite dish today." And you're just looking, what's making this man excited? Then she says, "Okay, let's go to the sitting room, or let's go to the dining." And you go to the dining and you probably just sit down. And then she says, "Well," and she brings out one envelope and says, "I have this for you." You just look at her like, what's going on? Then you open it and then you look at it. Pregnancy test, positive. And then you're like, "Oh boy, this is wahala." It doesn't mean you're not happy, but you're already calculating the financial implication as a man. Right? From the time you get that notice, the woman is going to go through that process for 9 months. And then some men will come and have the guts to say that my wife is in the hospital and the doctor says she's under labor. Doctor says they will not attend to her if I don't deposit. Any man that comes to me, for those that have ever come to me and have told me that, I see them as very irresponsible. I'm not saying have all the money, at least 20,000 to deposit. Because this was a long journey, 9 months. So if it was part of your budgeting system, you would have kept money. Okay, let's It's different for you to say, okay, I'm planning for natural birth. And natural birth, maybe some hospitals do 50,000, 60,000. I don't know how much it is now because we're done. And then let's just pray let's just hope that you believe God and have faith that she will go through the natural process. At least you should be able to have saved that amount. And let it be that you got to that point and doctor says, well, we have to do CS. And the money is much. So that you can run around. You can't be planning for such things. And somebody can listen. But not that you don't even have. It's wrong. It's wrong. It shows lack of budgeting. Right? So, we must become conscious of putting a budget together. So right now, the first assignment I gave you was that you should write down 5 of your needs, correct? For this talk. The second one I'm going to give you now is, can you please make a commitment to develop a personal budget for yourself? For those of you that have attended today, we have, you will be on our attendance platform. If you need us to send you a template of a personal budget, we will drop it on the platform so you can take it from there and fill up the figures. We will not fill the figures for you. You will be the one to fill up the figures. We'll only send you a guide, right? So you can look at it. And you can change it a bit to suit your own peculiar need or peculiar situation. So you need to budget. So lack of budgeting is stealing your money.